everybody, we are going to make a carrot charm. I have a poster here. I will be putting it on my website. It will be a lot easier to do. You're going to have your loom facing this way with a hook. No C-clip. You can do any kind of green. I ran out of this light green, so I'm going to be using this dark green. So, let's get started. Now, we're going to get double green bands, and we're going to put them from here to here. Then, we are going to put another double green bands from the middle to the right. Now you're going to do the same thing, another double bands from the middle to the left. Like this. Now we're just going to do one row of green. Double bands from the, we're going to start off with the right side. And this is what it should look like. So you should have one here, one from the right side first, then from the left side, and then one up. Now you're going to get another double bands, and you're going to put it right there. Now we're just going to do from the middle now to the next one, double green bands. I hit a girl. Now we are just going to be doing orange. We're going to start from the right side. We're going to go up 4. So that's 1, 2, double bands, 3, 4. Remember, this whole thing was double bands. The whole project is going to be double bands. Just saying. Now we're going to do the left side. The same thing. Double bands. Double bands. And double bands. And you guys can use any kind of orange. It doesn't have to be this kind, because a lot of people do a darker orange because they like that kind. And that is 4. It should look like this. It should have one right here. Then you should have one on the right, and then one to the left, one up right, one up left, then in the middle. Then you should have 4 oranges on your right side and 4 oranges on your left side. Now we are going to do the middle with 5 oranges, double bands, 2. From there to there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one. Remember, this whole thing is double bands. 5. Now what I do with every single one, I'm going to press down all of them. You can do it with your fingers, your hook. It doesn't really matter. Just press them down. Sometimes I do them with them, but I do it with this one because it has a lot of rubber bands. You should do that even if it doesn't have a lot of rubber bands. But sometimes I don't do it. Now, we are going to put double the rubber bands, and we are going to make a triangle like that. Now, we're going to take two double rubber bands. We're going to go from here to here. Not a triangle, though. Double bands. And then double bands from here to here. Double bands from here to here. And last but not least, double bands from here to here. It should look like this. It should look like, if you turned it this way, what it's going to be look like, it should look like a carrot. So this is what it's going to look like when you're done, but not the same green. Now, you're going to leave one orange rubber band for later. Now, we will start hooking. Remember to turn your loom like it looks like a carrot. Let's start. We're going to take from the left side over here. We're going to go onto the triangle band, and we're going to get the bottom two and hook it around to the next one. It should look like that. Then you're going to do the same thing on the right side. Go under the double triangle band, take the bottom two bands, and you're going to hook it around and go like that. It should look like a bat. Now, you're going to lift these double bands right here, the double triangle band. You're going to lift it, put it behind that. Now you're going to take the middle band, double, lift it over, put it over. It should look like that. Now we're going to go from the left side and we're going to go up. It should look like a teardrop. If this is your first video, you might want to watch the other videos first. They might be a little helpful. Now, we are going to go on to the green. Same thing. Stop right here. We're going to go back and do the right side. Teardrop. Make sure you grab both the bands, not just one of them, both of them. Then you're going to do the same thing, a teardrop, and then you're going to go under the two bands, and another teardrop. Same thing, the green, you're doing the same thing. Do not do this or it will mess up the whole thing. These two bands, do not do. Now we're going to go back and we're going to do the middle. You get an achievement for that. You're going to go under all those heavy bands, put down your thumb, hook over, put both the bands, go over. It should look like a teardrop or a raindrop, either or. It should look like that, up to the orange, and then stop. Now we're going to do the green. Now it is time to do these two. We're going to go from the left side, and we're going to hook it from here. It should look like a teardrop coming into the middle. We're going to do the same thing with the right side. Now you are going to go down all of these. Make sure you hold it down when you get the bottom one, and you're going to hook it over to this one. Remember, there's 2 bands, not 1. Hold the bands, take the 2, and bring it over. It should look like this, a real carrot. Now, this orange band you don't need. Trade it in for a green band. You're going to take it under. If you saw my other videos, you know what this is. You can take it under, pull it. Going to go through all 4 of those bands. I have to do it over again. Do not get frustrated if it doesn't work. Don't worry. Watch the video over again. See if you did anything wrong. Then you're going to take the back one, and you're going to go forward. I do mistakes in the video, so I can teach you guys. I do not get frustrated or anything like that. I don't mean to do them. I just do them because I want you guys to know. Now we can start taking off. Keep your hook in handy. Okay, we need your hook again. We just did that first one. Now I have to go through all these bands. You got to take your hook, put your thumb on it, and pull it up. Make sure your hook doesn't get caught in all those green bands. And you take that off. You're going to need the hook for later. You're going to take off all these. You're going to take off all of these. And remember, we leave these 2. Now we are going to go to this side, and we're going to do the same thing.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
And then we have these 2. This time, you know the potato that I made? I said just leave
Mom.
1, leave 2 this time. If you accidentally, it's okay.
They'll come up.
Now, you're going to take the hook. You're going to go under on this side. You're going to go under on this side. And then you're going to go under in the middle. I have a loose loom, so in some of the videos it might not work. Now it should look like this, about to come off. Pop it. Stretch it out. And voila, that's your carrot. Have a nice day. Bye.